This show brought to you by Read the Play, Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company, Kempe International, De Grande Cycle and Sport.
We've got Kurt and Danny from the Geelong Amateur second under 14 side with us. The boys coming off a disappointing loss, but Danny's had a day out. He's kicked almost 100% of the Ammo score today, so I guess, Danny, to kick a couple of goals, you must be feeling pretty good, but the boys had a tough day out there in pretty cold conditions out here at Inverleigh.
Oh yeah, it was a good run for me, but it's not so good for the whole team because we didn't get that good of a goals, like scoring.
And what about you, Kurt? How are you feeling after the game today?
Oh yeah, pretty tired in the back line all day. Hard competition, so had to run most of the game.
What is it you enjoy about playing footy, mate? Is it just getting out there and running around with the boys? I know it's pretty tough today coming out here. There was only 14 of you, but most of the time you get to run around with your mates, and that's normally the thing that a lot of young boys do enjoy about the football.
Oh yeah, it's just nice getting out, having a kick, and yeah, playing with mates.
And what about you, Danny, as well? Similar tune that you enjoy playing with your mates?
Yeah, it's just the same. It's good fun just playing outside and not sitting around inside the whole time.
Where do you go to school, mate?
Geelong College.
Geelong College. So I imagine you'd have a few good coaches there. Do you play some footy for college as well?
Yeah, I play some good footy for college as well in the first for the years.
That's going all right. Then what about yourself, Kurt? Where do you go to school?
I go to Belmont High, and yeah, played footy out there in Lightning Pram. Played forward, kicked.
That's good to hear. What AFL team do you follow?
The Geelong Cats.
Geelong Cats. So you're side tracking very nicely. You'd be looking forward to that game against St Kilda next week. What about yourself? Who do you follow, Danny?
The Pies.
The Pies. Oh, it seems to be a trend at Amos. We found one before. I'm a Carlton supporter, so don't know about that fist pumping there, Danny. But thanks for your time anyway, boys, on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball show, and hopefully you can go well for the rest of the season. We've got Lockie and Casey with us from the Inverleigh under 14 side. We'll go to you first, Lockie. Just talk us through what position you play in the Inverleigh under 14 side.
On the ball.
So you've got plenty of running and plenty of hard work to do. Are you a possession winner?
Yeah, pretty much.
And what about yourself, Casey? Where do you play?
Up forward.
So kicking plenty of goals this season, or how's the season unfolded for you so far?
Yeah, I've kicked a couple of goals and been all right.
You're pretty happy with the win today. I know you've had a pretty tough month, but it's a really good win, and you went out there and got the job done against Amateur.
Yeah, we've had a rough season, but we're starting to go all right.
Did it feel good, Lockie, to get in there and sing the song with the boys? That's something you haven't done for a while?
Yeah, it's been building up the last couple of weeks. We've been playing good footy, so yeah, it's good.
It would have been a good feeling, I imagine. Just want to ask you boys, what AFL team do you follow?
Geelong Cats.
Geelong Cats. What is it you like about the Cats? Do you try and model yourself off a few of their good players?
Yeah, Joel Selwood.
Joel Selwood, I don't blame you with that one. What about you, Casey? What team do you follow?
St Kilda.
St Kilda. So we got the Geelong and St Kilda going, the big round 14 game. What do you follow as the Saints?
Just Dad's been going for him. Now he's brainwashed me to go for him.
Brainwashed? You got a favourite player for the Saints?
Yeah, Nick Dalsano.
Nick Dalsano. So we got two good midfielders going here. And boys, we do thank you for your time here on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball show. All the best for our successful finish to season 2009. Hopefully you boys can sing that song a few more times, Lockie, and you can get excited with the boys. And as I say, sing that song a few more times in 2009.
Thank you very much to Tim Mitchell, our special guest on the couch this morning. Is a man who is a strong supporter of the Read the Play program. In fact, he was one of the initiators from the Geelong and District Football League, their president, OAM, Mr Neville Whitley. Good morning, Neville, and thanks for your time.
Morning, Graham.
The Read the Play program, going back to the early initiatives, Dave Langley had thought about it around the industrial table at his workplace, and then got yourself and Steve O'Dowd together, I understand. Tell us the story.
Yeah, that's correct, Graham. David Langley was the instigator in coming to both leagues, the Football Geelong and GDFL, and asking whether there'd be some interest in the clubs to put the Read the Play program together. The Read the Play was a name that Steve O'Dowd came up with, which sort of ties in with our football and netball. And we sat around a table and said, yes, this would be a good idea, and then came up with a committee, and that have driven it since day one.
And that steering committee continues to drive it forward, and it's important, Neville, that the process involved with Read the Play is not just to be seen to be a top-down driven process. It's got to be driven from the grassroots up.
Yes, it's a program for junior sports people in the clubs across the 3 leagues and the umpires, and we're really requesting that the clubs really drive it from the bottom up, as you said, because it's very important in the health, the drugs and the drinking programs that are all around. We talk about it across the board in the Geelong area, and I just believe it needs some support from our presidents to really make sure it's pushed to the junior people in their clubs, because it has touched home to us just recently in mental health and suicides, and it's very important that these clubs get on board with it.
And I know during Drug Action Week recently in Geelong, there was a particular motto they had was "Don't bottle it up." That's very applicable into Read the Play when you start looking at the junior footballers and netballers.
Yes, it is. This is not a fix-it program. This is more an awareness program that we don't want people in the clubs to be fixing the problem. It's like look after your mate, look after your buddy type thing. And if you know that someone's having problems, whether they've been not attending school or been a little bit depressed, that you go to this person and they then have a look at what the actions of those kids, and then may be able to assist them moving forward into fixing the problem.
Mr. Neville Whitley, OAM, been there, done that. He's the top administrator in the Geelong and District Football League, and he's passed on words of very positive reinforcement this morning in relation to Read the Play program. It is an awareness program. Be aware, be involved, take the appropriate action, work through your club level, and they will then pass on the advice to further professionals to help you with problems that arise in your clubs through Read the Play program. Thanks for being with us as we pass you back to the host with the most, Tim Mitchell.
This show brought to you by Read the Play, Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company, Kempe International, De Grande Cycle and Sport.